All right, what's up, everybody? I'm back with yet another fragrance review for today. We're going to be doing Jaguar Classic Gold, released in 2013. So it's been around a little bit of time. It was really cheap. Nobody recommended this one, although there are still a couple of recommendations from my subscribers that I still have to look into. Like the Gucci, and then there was another kind of cold one. But yeah, this one I found myself just messing around on Fragrantica. It scored really well. It has like a 4.02 out of 5 on Fragrantica. So people tend to like it. Apparently it's pretty versatile, a lot of vanilla. The top notes are apple, bergamot, and lime. The middle notes are orange, blossom, and teak wood. And then the base notes are vanilla, patchouli, and musk. So relatively simple, straightforward. We'll kind of see what we think about it. This is 100 mils, and it was around $15, I believe, on FragranceNet. I just got it in this recent haul. So let's see. Okay, so the box itself, not bad. It has a little cardboard stuff in there so that nothing gets broken or anything like that. Let's pull it out. Interesting choice of design. Here's the box, yeah. I don't know if I like the container. It seems a little cheesy. But yeah, there's the classic gold. You can see that the juice inside is actually gold-ish looking, kind of yellow, kind of pea-like. The cap, super cheap and cheesy cap. They tried to weigh it a little bit by putting something in there, but it's plastic. The outer shell is like loose. It's like loose from the glass, and it is plastic. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of wiggle there. And then the atomizer itself is metal. Yeah, it is metal. Okay. But with a plastic collar, though. The collar itself is plastic, so that's okay. It's mostly about the juice that's inside, right? I mean, nobody's smelling the box when you're going out and about. But yeah, the build of it is not good. Okay. Let's give it a smell, okay? Good. All right. The atomizer performs actually pretty well, I will say. So cheap looking, but wow, it's a bomb. It's actually, I could smell it from here. A lot of vanillin and ethyl vanillin. Holy smokes. Yeah, vanilla bomb. You can definitely get the citrus in there too. A little bit of spiciness. Wow. It's strong though. I don't know if I would say beast mode, but like, it's very strong. They did a good job of making kind of a powerhouse fragrance. Decently blended. It smells a little bit cheap. And that's just something you'll have to kind of smell for yourself. I don't really know how to explain it, but just when you don't blend something well enough, or when you use too much ethyl vanillin, then it gets sort of a sickly sweet smell to it. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. I will note that also after I sprayed it, there's a little bit of juice left over, residual spray on the actual collar of the container. Normally that's not a big deal, and I'm not one of those kind of people who's like a stickler about it. But sometimes it will wear down and corrode away at the paint there, depending on how cheap the paint is. I have a couple of fragrances, like I have the Club de Nuit Intense Man. That thing, it just like corrodes itself away because sometimes the juice like gets all over there, and it's like infamous for leaking. So just something to be aware of. Look out for that. Make sure it doesn't leak too much. But yeah, the cap like clips back in, so that's kind of cool. But it feels very loose. Like I feel like that's just gonna fall apart. Honestly, interesting. Okay. Let's see if I get any of these notes. Let me give it another spray, because mostly what I'm just getting is vanilla, maybe a little bit of apple. It's a great sprayer, though, I will say. Maybe a little bit of orange blossom. A little bit of grapey vibes. So yeah, so if people ever say like they smell grape soda, and the notes have orange blossom in there. That's from an ingredient actually called aurantiol, also known as aralva. So aralva is used to create, an orange blossom, a neroli note, right? But it also is used to create a grape note. It's kind of halfway in between. It's a really weird material, really good and nice and strong. But sometimes if you're not too used to using it, like maybe these kind of cheaper fragrances are, then it can give sort of a grape soda type vibe. I don't get too much of that. It's mostly just vanilla. It's just a vanilla powerhouse that if you want something that's kind of linear and sweet and pretty powerful and really cheap, I would go for it. I'm usually not a car fragrance kind of guy because they usually seem like they don't belong in the world of fragrances, and they make cheaper stuff. But this is actually really pretty decent, especially for the money. So overall, the scent, I would give it maybe 7.8. Yeah, I'll give it 7.8, maybe an 8. The build itself and the presentation, I would probably give like a 4 or like a 5. Yeah, like a 4. Not to be mean or anything. Maybe now I'm getting a little bit of the apple note. But yeah, go ahead and let me know what you think of it in the comments. If you own it already, or if you're gonna go check it out, let me know what you think. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.